explosive turmoil of Red China, two brothers share a dream.
Hey, Chan brothers. We can't tell them apart.
You two better not be up to what I think you're up to. Democracy movement is dead. You guys
Jian-Wa, it's only dead when it dies in here. Tiananmen Square was not an and. This country needs to be changed now more than ever. If we don't do it, who will?
Get out to China.
It's impossible. This is Tiananmen Square all over again.
No, it isn't. You're leaving tonight.
Come on, start hunting. Look under those fish. The hell? Something looking at me and it ain't a fish. Get a shovel over here. There's people down here.
But you taught me something back in China. The only thing anyone understands is power.
I made some promises, and I intend to keep them.
Well, you didn't make promises for me.
There is no you, there's no me. There's only us. We survive because it's always been us.
Play. You said you were a music lover.
Look at our face, John. Look at them! See these slanty little eyes? We're not white, John.
Then you fight harder. You fight, and eventually you win. You win, or your children win, or your grandchildren win, but eventually you win.
I don't give a damn about my children or my grandchildren. All I care is about me. All I care about is now. Let me go. It's Jian-Wa. Let me go.
You'll die. I've seen it.
Please, let me be who I am.
1997, when the Red Chinese take over Hong Kong, they will pour out of the colony like 1,000 lychee nuts. We can merge with them. I was wondering how we're going to do it. Where you go?
As a stranger in a strange land, Jian-Wa finds the love of his life, faces the death of his father, and fights to keep his brother from a life of crime and violence.
Stay with me. We can leave this place and find somewhere we can start again, someplace better.
But I've gone another way. Sometimes I think it's just to be different than you. I just want you to do one thing for me.
Not anything.
I want you to be happy for me.
So Jian-Wa must move on and leave his brother behind. Finding a home among a community of simple fishermen, Jian-Wa learns that hatred and prejudice still follow him.
All they want is to chase us off the sea forever.
Nobody is going to stop that old man from fishing. Not with this Chinese guy around.
I guess there really is a new world order when the Chinese fight for the Vietnamese.
So you had to call in the clan, huh?
Hell, I've always been clan.
One more time, the brothers find their paths cross, both knowing they must once again part. One destined to a life of violence, the other to seek his dream of freedom. And now, Vanishing Son 3.
Play. You said you were a music lover.
would you be doing if you stayed in L.A.?
Slitting my wrists, shooting up the post office. Fun stuff.
Claire, this is your madcap Washington weekend. Your chance to play cello for your gay compadre. The next winner of the Tyler Violin Competition. Besides, the post office will still be there when you get back. Claire, come on. My call's in 20 minutes. I have to warm up. Honey, it can't be him.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next performer in the violin competition, Elisa Brandon, playing Sonata Breve.
John, what are you doing here? I mean, your name's not on the program. Well, how have you been, Michael? Oh, fine, thanks. Yourself? I'm doing great, thanks. Where are you staying? Well, we're the Watergate. Let's get together, discuss old times. Hey, wait up.
So, why'd you leave me like that? With just a note?
I wanted your life to be better than what I could give you.
I never wanted you to give me anything, John. I just wanted you.
I'm wanted in Los Angeles for questioning. If I answer their questions, I'll incriminate my brother.
What do you mean?
Fuego got involved with this gang. I tried to get him out, but I couldn't. He'd done too much, gone too far. He became someone else.
John, if your brother did something wrong, you have to tell them the truth.
It's my family. He's all I've got in this country.
All you've got.
Sorry. But I made a promise to my father.
What kind of promise, John? To ruin your life for Wagos?
Could you betray your own brother?
Come back to LA with me, John?
I can't.
Please? Welcome back, John. I'm gonna open this bottle.
No, I don't drink, Claire.
Well, we still have to celebrate. You won the concert, the grant.
You did it, Claire. If it wasn't for you, I'd have nothing. You're the one who kept me going. Anyway, we should be toasting me. Your friend Michael lost.
Poor Michael.
Poor Michael. I don't ever want to leave you, Claire.
I keep it going. They're waiting over here to be questioned, sir. I need a full photo series over here.
Conklin, I need you to check around the side.
You're right. It's a triad hit. Look, there's 3 of those surrounding the bodies. Form the shape of a triad.
Where's that guy from immigration?
Right here.
What's wrong? You never seen a homicide before?
No.
You better get used to it. This task force is going to keep you busy from here on out. Hell, Asian organized crime is the growth industry of the 90s. First cop on the scene said Fugitive Johnson was delirious.
Told me right before he died.
Kept crying out for a guy named Wago.
Intelligence has Wago Chang as a possible lieutenant in Fugitive Johnson's organization. All we know about him is his name.
Yeah, but there's another Chang. The guy that's wanted for questioning in the Saigon restaurant massacre.
Jian-Wa Chang, they're brothers. Came here as political refugees.
Yeah. Figured they were illegals. You got an address on either one of them?
They didn't do this hit.
We're bringing them all down, Estabrook. That's what this task force is all about.
The Chang brothers were freedom fighters.
Well, it looks like they're gangsters now. I want an address.
The one I have is old. Jian-Wa, Jean. You got a girlfriend. Real looker. Her name was Claire. Claire Rutledge.
Where does she live?
Right here in L.A.
Let's take your car.
Don't answer.
Yes?
Department of Justice.
No!
You're under arrest.
You're making this worse than it has to be.
Get away from the girl!
Get your hands up. Do as he said.
Get him up! Hands up behind your head! Get him up! Interlock your fingers.
John, I'm sorry.
Come on. Let's go. Take it.
John, I'm sorry.
You know, I owe you one, China boy. Chain him. Sure. You have any idea why you're here? Let me give you a little history, son. We've had a cancer in this country for 100 years. Some call it the mob, or Cosa Nostra, the mafia. Now, people like me have used the RICO Act to put most of those guineas in a box. What we didn't take into account was a power vacuum left behind. The crimies from your Sith-infested land coming here to take over. With the languages we don't speak And the rituals we don't understand, and the syndicates that we guaylos just can't seem to penetrate. That's where you come in. Well, here's Fuqua and Pac, your brother's friends. Remember them? Your brother used to work for them. Now we want to know more about your brother and his gang and a man called the General. See, because we're going to let you out of here on a very short leash so you can infiltrate the Pink Knights.
The guy to work for you?
If you don't, you'll be riding the snake straight back to Beijing, where they will gladly butcher you in a soccer stadium along with 40 or 50 other martyrs. Now, see, on the other hand, you work for us. You'll eventually get your life back. And your freedom. And the witness protection program.
I won't betray my brother.
He'll get a chance to plea bargain. We will negotiate a fair sentence for him.
Fair? You won't let me see your lawyer. You violate my rights, you talk about what's fair?
You don't have any rights! You're an illegal immigrant.
This is America. The moment your foot touches the soil here, you have rights.
Yeah, maybe that's what's wrong with this country. Rights for the wrong people. Hey. You say no. I'll just find some other way to get him. By the time I'm wasting your brother, you'll be nothing but ashes blowing around some Beijing garbage dump.
Look out for book.
Hi.
Hi.
I went down to the police station. John wasn't there. I tried the federal building, the Department of Justice. No one has any records of his arrest. I even tried Estabrook's office, but he's been transferred and they won't tell me where. I don't know. It's like John has just disappeared.
Do you have any other leads? Anyone who knows him?
His brother, but I don't know where to find him.
It doesn't hurt anymore. I was one of the first ones who got arrested by the secret police. In their mercy, they let me choose which part of my body to torture. I was lucky. They didn't give the privilege to anybody else. I watched them all die, one by one.
Why didn't how did you escape?
No, I didn't escape. They let me go. I was no longer their threat. In fact, alive, I became their asset.
I don't stand in the way.
Yes, you do. I informed on them. I've turned our friends.
Lily.
I should have killed myself then, Waco. I should have. But I didn't have the courage. I didn't. So I ran.
How did you come to America?
I met this really powerful man in Guangdong. He promised me to get me out of China if I did what he wanted. And I did, and he kept his promise. And after I got here, he sold me to the triads. Waco, I was grateful. Being a whore was easy. After China, that's what I was.
Lily, I want to hear your laughter again. Huh?
Waco, when I saw you here alive, I felt my sins had been forgiven, you know?
I felt like all mine has purpose.
How's your brother? Where's Jian-Wa?
Jian-Wa is dead, Lily. The triads. I'm sorry. I know how much you loved him.
Waco. It's you I loved. It always has been you. I just can't believe he's dead. Oh, Waco.
Housing Unit 3, lockdown at 12:05. Officer Brady to Station 7. Brady to Station 7.
Sorry, John, for all of this. Believe me, I know how you feel.
You don't know what I feel.
Think a black man in this country ever felt abandoned? Like there's no such thing as America? Look, you're dealing with a federal task force here. And that Sandler is a butt kicker. He lost his partner, his best friend, to a Chinese gang. When Sandler told you that he'd nail Waco, he meant it. Your brother's gonna either die or spend the rest of his life in a federal prison. There's only one thing you can do to save him.
Look, Estabrook, I've heard all this before.
No, you haven't. If you can convince Waco to be a federal witness, they'll let him walk away too. You'll both have your freedom in the witness protection program.
Why should I believe them?
Because I'm gonna stick around to guarantee it. I've been assigned to the task force. And the Justice Department, they'll spell out all the conditions in a document that Sandler can't touch.
You know how many times I try to turn Waco around? And how do I get him to believe that I want to be a criminal?
I don't know, John, but you're gonna have to try something. Right now, it's the only way you can help Waco.
Would I be able to see Claire?
You'll be putting her life in danger. You're gonna have to stay away from her, John.
You are? Oh. You're welcome. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Thank you for coming. Wago, I'm glad you could make it. Who is this lady?
It's Lily Sue.
Lily? Nice to meet you. You look like an angel.
I need to talk to you.
This way. I'm sure you can understand why I have to conduct my other activities discreetly.
She's okay. Fuqua, Andre, and Pac-Man have been murdered. Triads
Congratulations, Wego, on your sudden rise to power.
Therefore, is your friend.
There are graveyards in Vietnam filled with my friends. I've learned not to be sentimental in my old age.
I want to send the Pink Knights after the Triads, an all-out war. It's for your blessing.
They outnumber us 5-1. How do you expect us to beat them?
I'm going to use Andre's gang, the Pink Knight, and the Vietnamese street gangs. I want to hit them with everything we got.
Even if you win, most of your soldiers will die.
They'll die anyway. The Triad's going to try to wipe us out.
No, they won't. They've already taken their revenge. Foucault, Andre, and Pac's lives for the triads you killed at the Saigon restaurant.
You seem to know the Triads very well, Lily.
As well as they'll let a woman know them.
Well, now what? We just sit there and wait until they make the next move?
No. You'd learn the trial rituals so they can penetrate their secrecy. Get to their bosses, the dragon heads, and then eliminate them.
They will suspect each other. Because only a triad could get to a dragon head.
Exactly. And then they'll start to fight among themselves, destroy their own organization.
How do you learn about ritual that's been kept secret for 400 years? How do you get to leaders that have been protected by blood oath?
By using one of their own against them.
Tell us more, Lily.
Got a letter from China. They said you were dead.
Yeah, I was. Until a moment ago.
Hey, Jian-Wa.
Catch. You're all excited about your future. A new life. You work 30 years for a minimum wage, and then you die. You spend your whole life away from your home, from your family. For what? An unmarked grave where they bury you along with your name. It's just like you said all along, Wego. A mountain of gold just made out of coal for people like us.
What happened to your dream, Jian-Wa? Where's your violin?
Dreams turn to nightmares, Wego, just like yours.
You call this a nightmare?
When you give up the dreams you had as a child, Wego, you give away a part of yourself. All that remains is the nightmare inside the dream.
Do you really want to be part of our lives, Jian-Wa?
Yes.
What about all those things you said in Port Naples? About the life I led? About how I didn't have a home anymore, a family? About how you were better than me?
I never said I was better than you, Wego.
Or it's what you think.
How do you know what he thinks?
Are you taking it silently? Is that the way it's going to be? Lily. Sorry, right? Sorry for lying to you.
We should never have lies between us, Wego. Never.
Look at her. The way she moves. Like she's walking on water. How can I hold on to her? You know, a year ago, if someone told me that I would have both of you in my life again, I would dance on the street. Stay away from her. Please.
You're the one she loves, Weber.
Don't play with her. Nothing's changed.
If you've given her a life, she'll always be grateful to you.
Gratitude isn't love. You want to work for me?
Yes, I do.
I'm about to fight a war against the triads. So I'm going to touch everyone around me.
I don't care. I want to work with you, Wago. I want to be part of your life. I want my family.
Lily has a plan. A way to move against the triads, an inside move. We just popped one of the lieutenants out of jail. He's doing a life sentence. We got him in my cabin at Vic Bear.
Why?
Try to turn it. You can help us, shall we?
Whatever it takes.
Chang boys, together again. Who can tell us apart?
Gentlemen, go easy.
You have a good appetite, hmm? You know, your dragon head was gonna let you rot in jail for the rest of your life.
Anything to protect the triad.
Protect the bosses.
The society.
So they can abandon you?
You really have become an American, haven't you? But you understand nothing.
I understand this. And so do you. Come on. Join us. We'll free you, and now we can make you rich.
If I break my blood oath, if I turn on my brothers?
I don't care about your brothers. Just get us to the dragon heads. The men who betray you.
Thank you for my last meal.
What?
If I don't cooperate, you're going to kill me, right?
Yeah.
And thank you for my last meal.
You know, Vin over here is very inventive when it comes to torture.
That wouldn't exactly instill loyalty in me, would it? Face it. I'm useless to you. Now, shall we get this over with?
Yeah. All right. Good, brother.
You have never done this before, have you?
No.
It's easy. Just hold the muzzle to the back of my head, then turn away.
Aren't you afraid of death?
Are you afraid of lunch?
What?
Lunch comes. Death comes. Why fear the inevitable?
Because it's natural to fear death. Lunch, that depends on the chef. You really want to die?
I've been watching people die since I was a child. The famine, communes, the Cultural Revolution. When dying finally let it go, all I see is peace in their eyes.
Peace comes from memories. And when your memories are violent like yours and mine, then demons come, ghosts. Are you sure you've only seen peace? Haven't you also seen hell?
You're a sadist, aren't you?
What?
It's not enough to kill me, and you want me to die with a fear.
No, I don't want you to die at all. I want you to join us.
All that matters to me is my honor.
Not your life?
You don't give a damn about my life! You want me to run so you can hunt me down? You want to show them what a man you are, huh?
No. I want you to join us so you can live.
There's no way out for me. If I betrayed my gang, you'd still end up killing me.
Why do you say that?
Because you could never trust a traitor.
I trust you.
You expect me to believe that, huh?
Yes. I expect you to believe that.
Good day.
You're either a fool or a master. Which is it?
You decide.
Master.
Good. Welcome aboard. We treat you very well. We have dessert inside. Come on. You're one of us now. Huh?
No clutch! Clutch! No clutch? Clutch! You told me not to drive! I know how to drive. I just can't drive a stick. Well, you better learn. This is the last time I you. How many gears for this thing?
Oh, too many! You drive like a dirt time in these!
Got to take care of your possession. This is L.A. Your car decides what party you go to. Come on.
Who lives here?
You do.
What?
You do. Come on, let's go. Come on.
What do you think?
Fuego, what can I say?
Nothing. You're my eternal debt.
And I did the decoration. Hope you like it.
That's beautiful.
Look at the refrigerator. We went to the supermarket for you.
You don't put a violin in the icebox.
I told you not to do it, Wiggle.
Just trying to surprise you.
Thanks for everything, Wiggle.
Just play something for me, okay?
Oh, come with me. Come, put it down.
Follow me. Of course, this is your bedroom. Hey, look. These are all yours. Canali, Versace, Cerruti. I just got a thing about Italians. Hey, try it out. Try it.
Joel. Rolex.
Come on, Lily. Lily, come on.
Really nice.
Hello?
Chang,
Yes.
meet me downtown for a debriefing at the south end of the Panella Pier at 4:30. You got it?
Who is that?
This is wrong number.
After Chow Pei identifies the Triad leadership, they're gonna kill them.
We are gonna kill them. You stay in character, John. You've got complete immunity. You do whatever it takes to keep your cover.
Why can't we stop this before there's bloodshed? Don't you have enough to make an arrest?
No, we can't arrest them now. I haven't turned my brother yet. I need more time.
No sweat, John. Take your time. Meanwhile, we'll kick back and watch the Triads and the Pink Knights tear each other apart. Right, Ernie? Beats the hell out of Monday Night Football.
White Snake and the Iron Palms. The Red Earth goes back to the 19th century, a patriotic society that tried to overthrow the Qing dynasty. When the revolution failed, the patriots became gangsters. The White Snake Triads are the biggest stealers of a China white in the world. And the Iron Palms have already taken over New York Chinatown with the Todu trade. They smuggle more Chinese into this country than any other triad. 49. A triad soldier takes orders from his Dailo, his big brother, but he never meets the Dragon Head.
The Dragon Head is his master, his general, the way even his father figured.
Never even learns his name, because Mr. Dragon Head is like a refrigerator, well insulated. But I was 426, a Red Pole fighter.
I was a lieutenant and a crew of men working for me, but in 10 years, I never met the Dragon Head.
What's bothering you, Dad?
The captains in the triad.
I just get a little homesick once in a while.
I don't care if I ever see China again. Now that you're here.
I may not know all the faces and names, but I do know all the rituals. With the right-hand sign, the other half of an ancient poem, I can get to them.
And then they get done by us. One for Fuqua, one for Andre, and even one for Pac.
Now, just follow into this.
It's more than a hand sign. They're Chinese characters. See here? A man, the sun, the knife,
Jian-Wa.
soldier, dragon head, triad. The
I'm
first
gonna hit on the dragon head. Come on.
If I flash this sign, it tells him I've come to do business with only men who can say yes or no to an execution. The dragon head himself. But the dragon head will never know. He's the one who's going to be executed. And once I get him,
good.
Yeah.
Hey, Claire, let's go out somewhere. Do you want to go get some cappuccino?
No, I think I'd rather stay home tonight.
Sweetie, what is it?
John. Can't get him out of my head.
Claire, it's time to move on. Keep eating that ice cream and you'll buy your dresses from Omar the tent maker.
Just watch for the right signal, okay?
You're playing along with it, aren't you?
Playing along with what?
It's music. You know, in China, after the riots, they stripped me naked and tied me to this girl who'd been tortured. She was dying. And they turned off all the lights, and I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I knew if I ever started to cry, I would never be able to stop. So I emptied myself. I became nothing. I couldn't speak for a long time after that.
What brought you back?
Chief Yama came to the prison. He told me that you'd escaped, and you were still alive. Dance with me.
Claire Rutledge. They're lovers. Don't they look good together?
Looks like it's going to be a long night.
Hello?
Chang.
Yes.
Don't blow your cover, John. Stay away from her. You hear me? You stay away from her.
Never have I heard such a bad singer. If a horse could sing in a monotone, it would sound like her. But, I understand you and Chow Pei were very brilliant. Bravo. What is on your mind, Jian-Wa?
Sex and money, just like you. Now, can we get back to business? We have 2 more dragon heads left to deal with. Chow Pei think that White Snake should be first.
They're a softer target. Red Earth is the hardest one to hit.
One of them, aren't you? You were standing the curb. How do you live through that unless they wanted you to? You set us up.
Wiggle, I'd never do that. I swear.
Shut up, Jian-Wa.
Tell me!
Wiggle!
Shut up!
I already have blood on my shoes. Don't insult me by doing this now.
Michael, you think the Triads will let him survive if he betrayed us? Really think they'd be that stupid?
Tell me, Jian-Wa, who's the traitor?
Don't miss due south.
Claire? 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 Claire?
Hi, Jian-Wa. It's okay. You know you can't do anything to me. Anything. Tell me. Tell me what you're like. Tell me about your darkest fantasy so I can indulge myself. I want to know every secret so I can lay myself onto you like a second skin.
No, Lee.
Please don't let me lose the little dignity that I've left.
I'm sorry.
It's the past, isn't it? You despise me for the things I did to survive.
I can't condemn you for surviving. I just can't turn my back on Michael.
Oh, damn, it's not about betrayal. You've always known how I feel about you. The first time I saw you in school, it's you I wanted, never anybody else. When I found a wiggle with you, it's like finding a part of you. How much longer you want me to live with your shadow? Jian-Wa, I love you.
I don't love you.
It's that girl, isn't it?
I couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking, who would sell us out? When I finally dropped off, I had this dream. I'd been shot, and I was lying in someone's arm. And I looked up, and I saw a demon's body with a human face. Chow Pei's face.
You still believe Omen, Wiggle? Did you read the Chairman Mao's book when you were a child?
There's no such a thing as demon or God for that matter.
Wiggle! 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 He's the only one that can get to the other dragon heads. Without him, you lose. We lose.
Chow Pei, are you okay? You gotta relax. Why don't we go out of town for a few days, go somewhere where we can really talk?
You don't leave your troops in the middle of a war. Look at this place. We were sitting on top of the world. Now we're like buried in a hole. It's not good enough just to kill the dragon heads. We gotta wipe out their leadership all the way down to the last one.
Things are happening just as you said it would. Addition by subtraction. I'm grateful to you for your beauty, for your intelligence. You've come a long way from that filthy cell in Guangdong. Lily Su.
Had an excellent teacher.
something wrong?
What is it?
Whoa!
Hi.
Claire, we're gonna be late.
I know.
Did you see Cachet's cover girl this month?
Why?
Last year, she was modeling leather goods for the Bondage Enthusiast swimsuit issue. Come on, we're never gonna make the concert. Just think of all those poor little blue hairs sitting in the balcony waiting for us to play. Give me the keys, I'll go get your car.
All right. Here you go.
Hurry.
I will.
Claire, come on, we're gonna be late.
Anyway, Claire,
Why did you come here?
tell you how sorry I am. If I could trade places with him, I would.
What's happening, John? Why did my friend Michael have to die?
I don't know. This is a ticket to a safe place. Don't look at it till you get to the airport. It's a friend of mine, Chow Pei. He'll be driving you to the airport now. You'll be safe with him.
What is this? Who are you, John?
I don't know anymore, Claire. But you'll have your life back again soon. I promise.
Will I see you?
Yes, but there's something I have to do.
Lily! Lily! Hey, you can't come in here.
Hey, Jian-Wa.
You tried to kill Claire, didn't you?
Claire, who's Claire?
Answer me!
Calm down, Jian-Wa. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't toy with me, Lily. I'm not Wago.
Look at you. When was the last time you slept? Let me make you some soup.
I don't want your sympathy. I want the truth.
What truth? I told you the truth. I don't know who Claire is. Let me go. You're gonna make me fight my way to the door? All right. Okay. You win. Chief Uyama always said you had the gift. I'm no match for you. Go ahead. I surrender.
Was you, wasn't it? You ordered her death like some courtesan in a winter palace. Only you know what? You're not the Emperor's concubine, Lily. You're nothing but a cheap little whore.
Chow Pei did his job well. The last two dragon heads will meet with us tomorrow afternoon. Only this time, we hit the jackpot. All their top lieutenants are coming along for the ride. You think we're negotiating a peace with them, and we are. An everlasting peace at the bottom of the harbor. We're meeting at an abandoned fort on the harbor. The Triads thinks it's neutral ground, but the place is really owned by the General's offshore companies. On a Sunday afternoon, there won't be anyone around for miles. We can fight a war out there. Chow Pei will lay it all down for you. Make yourselves at home, because you all going to spend the night here. One of you is a traitor. You? Huh? You? You? That's why I'm locking all of you up, for your own protection. When the battle begins tomorrow, the first one to try it with smoke is the informant. We're selling them out. Futons is back there. There's plenty of food and beer and ice chest. Oh, and a stash of Buddha if anyone's interested.
What about TV? I'm missing guiding light.
Why doesn't he have to stay?
That's right. Why doesn't he have to stay? Yeah, wait. What's going on?
Think my brother will betray me? That's our Trojan horse. We'll inspect the forts with a couple of triads right before the meeting to show them it's clean. Then we all get frisked with a metal detector here. They'll come out thinking we're unarmed until my snipers start picking them off one by one. I already have a man hiding inside the bunker.
You're taking a big chance.
We'll be ready for them.
No, you won't.
What?
Wago, you think you have everything under control, but you don't even know what's happening in your own house.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I told you to stay away from her.
I did. Lily came to my house, but I wouldn't do that to you. She asked if it was because of Claire, and I didn't answer. A couple days later, she tried to kill her. She had somebody plant a bomb in her car, and her best friend died.
I finally got something on my own, and you want to destroy it.
Wago, all you got is yourself and me. Her love for you is nothing but a big lie.
I can't touch you anymore. Your wish is perfect, just like you. And look at me. Come on, Jian-Wa. Take your shot. I'm always an embarrassment to you. The toad, the little earthquake. Those kids must have 1,000 names for me, didn't they? Come on. Put me out of my misery. The dance of death, just like Sifu taught us. You can do it. You're a master now. One blow. Boom, huh?
Wago, let's get out of here. Let's just run away.
No, you go.
I'm not leaving here without you.
Yes, you are. I don't want you here anymore.
You're choosing Lily?
I'm choosing me. Lily's my life. She can never love me as long as you're here. Don't you understand? Go, please.
No. She'll destroy you, Wago. I saw it. I had a vision.
Go. Don't make me kill you.
Look at all this is coming to an end. I know. Listen!
I don't want to listen anymore. Get out of here! Well, next time I won't miss.
You kill someone you love.
I stopped loving you a long time ago.
Green two, there you go. Okay.
You got that clear? You got that straight? Right. I think the task force wants to do it.
They have. I understand that. I just want to make
John, you know you're not supposed to come in here.
Wago and the general meeting the triads. White Snake and Red Earth tomorrow afternoon.
Where?
The harbor, the old fort. It's an ambush. Damn! I'm going in to save Wago. With or without the task force.
No, according to this.
Sit down, John. It's gonna be hard for you to save him now. It's gonna be hard for anybody. We just got word from Langley. The general's a CIA operative, connected at the highest level. He damn near controls access to information from South China, Vietnam, the Golden Triangle. Washington says that he can't be arrested. Neither can the woman.
Lily?
Yeah. She's working with him.
How long?
Ever since he got out of China. The government says they're gonna let the general drive out the triads for the taste.
So he can keep his rackets going, right?
Yeah, it stinks. It's just a case of which devil you know best.
What's the task force gonna do tomorrow, then?
They'll let the general play out his hand, and they'll swoop down and pick up the pieces.
What pieces?
You know, make some arrest. Justify their existence. You're out of it, John. Now, tonight.
They're gonna arrest Fuego, aren't they? To justify their existence.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
You did good, John. We're taking you into protective custody, though. You'll be in the witness protection program in a few days.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, you think I wanted it to end this way? When I go after an animal, I want it all. Head, horns, and tail. And sometimes we just have to take what we can get. Cuff him.
Now, wait a minute. Now, he's not under arrest.
I don't want any more broken bones, Ernie. Is that okay with you? Do it.
Hey, get him! Stop him!
Go that way around. 25 north, south, east, and west. Where is he?
Look out for boot.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right here.
Frank Sinatra, 1965.
Stan Laurel, 1935.
You want my old friends to recognize me?
6 of those. Clear out a way here. It's good. Wrap it up.
When I agreed to teach you the violin, you promised to put violence behind you.
You play the music of other men. When you have a greater gift, I can teach you to be a master.
You can turn away from it all now. This is your chance. You must choose, Jian-Wa. Choose.
Wait. Let me get some. Not funny, yeah.
Is the fourth satisfactory?
All clear.
Everything's okay.
Fine.
Let us proceed. I would like to welcome all of you on this historic occasion. The agreement we forged here today will not only begin an era of industrial peace, but it will also mark the first time in 100 years that immigrants have created a true crime syndicate in this great, great land. In a sense, we are finally Americans. Hardworking, ambitious, visionary.
Perhaps we can start by learning your names.
I am Wind.
And I am Thunder. And I'm Passing Gas. What is this? You don't need to know our names. We can't start the meeting until we know who the dragon heads are.
The names of the dragon heads aren't important. All you need to know is they're here, and whatever agreements we make today are binding.
Look, we negotiate.
Hold it. We can't accept that. Now shall we get started?
Wake up! Listen to me. The general works for the CIA. He'll turn you over to the government and walk away a free man.
Jian-Wa!
It's a lie. Your brother a liar.
Still make it out of here.
No, they'll kill you.
Don't listen to her. She wants to give you up so she can go free. What?
Jian-Wa, you're crazy.
Lily's your traitor, Wago. She and the general set up Fuqua and Andre. They've been leaking bits of information to the triads for weeks. Not enough to destroy your gang, but just enough to make you crazy, to turn your men against you. So when you finally drove the triads out, only the general would be left standing.
He's a liar, Wago.
Don't listen to her. She's connected with the CIA. She can walk out of here free, but not you, brother.
You call him brother? Wago, do you want to know who the traitor really is? Ask Jian-Wa. He's been working for the federal task force.
Is that true? Yes, it's true. They told me I could get you out of here without a prison term. I was doing it for you, Wago. For us.
Wago? Wago? Get back, Wago!
What are you doing?
In China, we execute traitors. Traitors who love their little cute Muoi Lo bitches.
Well, I could go out while you still can.
Don't do this. We're all family here, Lily.
Family? Wago, when your father stopped you from following me to the street that night, you stopped being my family. after that. My dignity, my honor, even my soul. And where was my family then, Wiggle?
Put the gun down, Muoi.
You ran away! Me behind the road. Well, you became Americans. And what happened to me? I became this little cheap whore. Traitor.
Wango!
Waco, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Jian-Wa, I'm sorry. When I first came to this country, I tried so hard at first. How could it all go wrong?
In China? We would have been true sons to our father, but in America, the sons we would have been began to vanish.
So what I am? A vanishing son?
No. Wago, you always live inside of me.
Jian-Wa, I lied to you before. I never stopped loving you. Look. See the old man on the river in the snow? Well,
Any sign of him?
No, sir.
They're inside.
Defend somebody who can, if you weren't an attorney